Okay, this is Cousin Joe's Freightliner semi-truck and his GMC truck that he does truck pulls with. And Joe's not staying here. He just dropped the truck off here because he's doing a truck pull in Greentown tomorrow, I think, something like that. And I know we already did a video of this, but I don't know. I thought I'd do another video of it, I guess. So he does truck pulls with this truck. And so it's got all the real heavy duty parts on it. And then it says dirt gobbler because what Joe's job is to clean out turkey houses, kind of like a chicken coop. You know, you clean out a chicken coop. Well, Cousin Joe cleans out the turkey house, the hen house. So then, as you can see, the truck's got the fog lights taken out because, of course, just doing a truck pull, you don't really need all that extra stuff. And I can't tell if it has just rained or if it's going to rain, but it sure looks like it could rain. But you can see here it's got the stuff around the drive axle, so that if it would break off or something would go wrong, it would hopefully prevent someone from getting hurt. And then, as you can see, the whole truck bed's cut out. And then it's got dual tires on it, of course, for it being a truck pull truck. And let's open her up. And for being a truck pull truck, you don't need all the extra stuff in it that's usually in it. So it's been stripped out. Completely stripped out, except for basically the steering wheel. So, not a whole lot to show here, but he's got all his equipment. And of course, a fire extinguisher. That's always good to have, is a fire extinguisher. What's these papers here? 6 and 21. They look like papers you hold up for auction, but I don't know what they are exactly. But anyway, you can see how everything has been modified and covered up and cut out. You can even see that red up there in the middle? That is, get up in here. It's tied down so I know it won't go nowhere. You can see the light, the cargo light on the back there. Guess we'd have more, might feel like we had more room in here if we opened up the other door. Come on. There. So he's got all kinds of different stickers there. I guess he could put them on his truck if he wanted to. Have to ask him why he hasn't. Then you can see the vents there. And all the little modifications of the truck. And then special seat, of course. I just think this is so cool. And then, of course, you don't need the rear view mirror, so that's tore off. And crank windows, which, unless it's a special type of vehicle like a truck pull truck, you don't see crank windows on new vehicles very often. This is a fairly new vehicle. Closes loud. Since everything's cut out of it, I about fell off the trailer. tires you got on this. General grabbers. They do look kind of familiar. My mom's got, of course, they're smaller tires, but they're still general grabbers on there. They're smaller, of course, on my mom's truck, though. Then this right here holds ice to cool off everything in there so you don't burn nothing up. And then I only know it's a GMC because I can tell by just looking at the truck. But if you had to look, that's the only place you'd figure out the GMC is on the grill up there. And you can just barely see that. If I hop up on the trailer, maybe you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it there. Yeah. Then it's got the leather cover on the exhaust stack. And then all the equipment right here. Let's go to the other side. Yep. And then tires aren't flat, they're just he's got it tied down real tight. And the trailer's got a winch on it. And that's his logo, I guess you'd call it. Dirt Gobbler. Turkey on wheels. Spare tire for the trailer. Well, there's a step there, but I'm just gonna hop off. And then you can see this one's kind of bent up, but the mud flaps have they have slots in them. Let's look at the other one. You can see they have slots in them. So I always thought it was for aerodynamic purposes, but Papa thought maybe it was for when it's raining, the rain can go through the slots, you know. Appears to be a Freightliner grill. This grill right here looks like might be a Freightliner. Freightliners are pretty common nowadays, so I mean they always have been pretty popular, but you see that a lot on logos for semi-truck companies. It's either a Freightliner or an International. Don't lose your footing, because you will get hurt. Got all the electric wires and all kinds of that. Not all electric wires, but some of it is. And since he's just pulling that little trailer rather than a big flatbed trailer or a enclosed trailer, just has one of them hooked up. He's got it strapped up here with a bungee cord so that it's not bouncing and dragging on everything. And I think these are aluminum. Yeah, those are aluminum. Then you got the big exhaust stack, of course. More lights. You can never have too many lights on a big vehicle like this. It's got Hancock tires on it. Oh, there, see right there. Face cab when climbing down. Use handles and all that stuff. We got this. And the Dirt Gobbler on the side again. Freightliner Century Class ST. Assuming this is diesel. Yes, it is diesel. Oh look, the gas cap says Freightliner. Or gas cap for the diesel tank. Hopefully this doesn't blow shut on me. It's very windy outside. It's got the window and the door there. And the windows here. This is something I miss on vehicles. This little window that comes out here. I'm not going to open it just because. But it's got the air ride seats in it. The fire extinguisher. It's kind of got a bunk bed thing going on in here. I'm not going to climb up there, but you can see it's got the padding up there. And then it's got a screen in the window, so if you want to open your window up and get some breeze. It's got a curtain that goes across here. And it's got curtains. I'm sure if you've ever been in a truck stop, you've seen the trucks with the curtains pulled around the windows here. Well, there we go. Told you it'd lock in. Or I wouldn't get locked in, but I told you it'd close, probably. Push fuse. No, I don't. I'm not gonna push anything. When Joe gets here, I think today he's coming. When there's got a reflector on the door. When Joe gets here, maybe I'll have him honk the horn as he leaves or something like that. It's got the lights up there on the. Oops, why is my camera not focused? Got the lights up there, the big antenna, and then. See, this Freightliner, some of them have these lights down here. This just has plastic covers on it. And then, something's broke off right there. But, typically, Freightliners, this piece here matches this, unless it's like a extra piece, added piece, whatever you want to call it. Aftermarket, that's what I'm trying to think of, aftermarket piece. Looks good. It's got the big tow hooks right there. And Freightliner, of course. And the Void sticker, of course. Always gotta have that. Oh, I'm gonna say Joe took these off and painted them black, because you can see the orange paint. See, I'm not making this stuff up. They do come orange. Big tires. So they got Firestone on the front. It's got all kinds of different tires on it. This has a Bridgestone tire. This has a Dayton tire. Never run out of tires. It's more diesel. Yep. Diesel only. Something turn, push down and turn, it probably says. And you've got the other stickers that you have to have. Let's look at the driver's side. And the door just shut on me. Here's the problem with these types of windows that open up like this. Sometimes you have to tape them because they don't want to close or they leak after a while. It says Freightliner. I want to beep the horn so bad, but I'm not going to. Then you got all the top speed says 85 right there. And you're overloading your truck if it gets all the way to 30. And I'm not sure exactly what this digital thing is here. I'll ask Joe when he gets here. And if I just push down on the seat, you can see it goes down a little bit. Then you got all the air ride and the air brakes, I guess. Yes, that's air brakes. And the CD player there. If I drove something, I'd think I'd have to have both CD and cassette tape player, because I have lots and lots of each. I think this is cool with the sleeper cab on it. Then you got a Freightliner Customer Assistance Center on there, and the door keeps trying to mash me, so I'm gonna let it shut. What kind of license plate does he have in here? Oh, Illinois. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, they changed the license plate. That's still in the heat rack. Huh. Changing it up a little bit. So that's Joe's equipment. If you go to a lot of truck pulls, I don't know, maybe you've heard his name and maybe not. It's Joe Hill. Joehill. I'm not gonna